Hello and welcome back. Today we're going to explore the third center of a triangle. We're going to explore what happens when we connect the medians of a triangle. So just like last time, I'd like you to turn your axes off. So right click and click axis. That'll turn your axes off. Now we're going to make a triangle. So fifth icon over, select polygon, and we're going to make 3 points and connect it back to point A. Alright, so now we have a triangle. The median of a triangle is where we connect the vertex, so one of the vertexes, and we connect it to the opposite midpoint. So remember, the midpoint is the point that's equidistant from B and C, so somewhere in the middle. We connect that to A. So we need to find out what the midpoint is of each of these segments. To do this, you're going to go to the second icon over, click the drop-down menu, and select midpoint. Now we're going to click on A and then click on B, and this produces midpoint D. Now we click on B and then C, this produces midpoint E. We click on C and then A, and this produces midpoint F. Alright, so now we have our 3 midpoints, so we're going to make the medians of the triangle. So go ahead and go to the third icon over, drop down menu, and choose segment. We are going to make the segment from each vertex to the opposite midpoint. So from A to E, from B to F, and from C to D. Notice that just like in the other centers that we have explored, all of these lines are concurrent. Okay, so they all intersect at a common point. So notice however I move my triangle, they still intersect at a common point. Okay, we're going to label this point, so select the second icon over, the point one, and drop down to the fourth one down, intersect. Now we're going to highlight one of our lines and then highlight another, and this will put the point of intersection, mine is labeled G. So this is the point of intersection of our medians, and this is called the centroid of the circle. That is the centroid. So we're going to make a text box. Okay, so text box, that's the third from last. Drop down menu onto the little ABC. Click somewhere near G, and we're going to type centroid. Okay, so now this is labeled as the centroid of our triangle. From here, we're going to explore what this tells us about the area of each of these little areas we created. So to do this, we're going to have to make some more triangles. Okay, we're going to go to the fifth icon over where we have polygon and select polygon there. And we're going to make the triangle A. Then I'm going to click on B, go up to G, and then back to A. Alright, over here on my algebra toolbar, polygon 2 pops up. Okay, so that is that triangle, polygon 2. Next, we're going to do the same thing with this bottom triangle. If your algebra toolbar is not showing up, you need to go over to View and click Algebra. Notice, oh, mine went away, so we click it and it shows back up. So this was View and Algebra if your toolbar here is not showing up. Okay, we're going to make some more triangles. So go to Polygon, you're going to connect B to C to G, and then back to B. Polygon 3 pops up over here in my algebra toolbar. Alright, we're going to do the same thing, A, G, C, and back to A, and now we have polygon 4. What I'd like you to do is compare the areas of these 3 and think about what that means in relation to the triangle. You can take your triangle and move it all around, and once again we're looking over here at these 3 areas. Alright, so now that we've looked at these 3 areas over here and we've compared them whenever we move our triangle around, that is all we were doing today. So I would like you to make a text box. I'd like you to put your name in it to start out with. Remember, I'm putting Mrs. Spencer, but I'd like you to put your name. Press enter, and I'd like you to explain what you saw about the 3 areas. So I would like you to explain in your own words your observations. Okay, so you're going to explain in your own words your observations, and I'd like you to go ahead and download your picture and email it to me. So remember, to download it, you go File, Export. Okay, you can download it as a PNG. That's the easiest way for me to see it. and you're going to email it to me. My email address I'm going to type up here is rebecca.spencer@ga.ozark.k12.mo.us. Okay, hope you have enjoyed finding the centroid today and that you've learned a little bit about what it means in context with a triangle. Next time we will move on to the fourth and final center of a triangle, and look forward to talking to you guys then.